Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for April. Alright, it's for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and it is a general reading, so take whatever resonates, okay? Let's dig into it and see what's going on for you in April, Libra. Alright, let's see. Alright, for the past we have Ragnarök. Destruction, ending, final moment. In the present moment throughout April, we got Fairy Godmother, Revelation, Discovery, Epiphany. Advice, King of the Darkwood Elves. Authority, credibility, status. And leaving the month, we are having Freya, abundance, peace, contentment. Overall energy, we're having initiate, curiosity, open, warm. Under the deck, we're having the Golden Unicorn, Protector, Guardian, Champion. All right, so let's see here. There's clearly been an ending, a full-on ending of something. Things will not be the same in regards to that. Could be that some information is still going to come through, but you're walking down a new path here in April that will bring a lot of abundance. So maybe you're starting a new job, a new career, new business, or could be, yeah, I'm not really necessarily seeing relationship. It seems more material and practical, or maybe like you walking down a new path of beliefs or something like that. I don't see love thus far. Advice is King of the Darkwood Elves. That's like when you need to, roll up your sleeves and put the effort in, basically, to acquire the goals that you have set out for yourself. With the Freyr card as the outcome. I mean, Freyr is the god of abundance, peace, contentment, feeling like, at ease, not worrying about bills coming in because he knows he can pay for it. That kind of energy. With the Golden Unicorn here under the deck, you are protected by the universe at this time. Look at that. Abundance. Yeah. And one more card. Patience. Yeah. So it seems like we also got community here. So it might be that social media is very important for you, or like your community as a whole. Maybe you're more making things happen through your network. So it's more about, as you build your community, I think things will progress as well. Maybe there's even help to receive. But I'm feeling more like in sense of business or work. There's something with there's blessings with the community. And you're required to have a lot of patience, but I think you've had patience. And putting in the work in whatever you're doing, or setting your intention and then leaning back to just knowing that things will progress, things will happen. This is not like an overnight thing, although what's coming to mind right away when I'm saying that is, how they say things that look like an overnight success. When things just shift from one day to another, you might get offered like your dream job, or start a business that takes off, or you've been putting so much work into your business and then suddenly it's like an overnight thing. That happened to me as well years back. It was literally like one day everything just started booming. I was like, wait, what's going on? I literally thought something was wrong. There was like a lot of bots or scammers or something. I was like, where are all these orders coming from? And then I'm like, no, actually they're legit. I found the source to why they were coming, but I'm like, okay, that makes sense now. But it was like an overnight thing. But with that, like when they're saying, like artists or whatever, or even like actors, they're getting the big break, and what seems like an overnight success is actually you don't see all the years and effort put into it, the energy put into it beforehand. And that's what I'm sensing here, that things might really take off by the end of the month. And was it Uranus conjunct Jupiter, I think. Yeah, because that can just bring big stuff as well. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Bring love into the situation. All right. And a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like that's very like connected to the Ragnarok and Fairy Godmother. Is like the ending, and also the revelation. Something's coming to light. It's a discovery, it's an epiphany that makes you walk into a new path. It might be in your community that there is the love, right? So it's like the connection. It doesn't have to be like romantic love. It can be, you know, platonic love, like people just have love for you. But your dreams need a practical plan, and that's why we have the King of the Darkwood Elves. So if there's a goal, whatever path that you're setting foot on, make sure that you have a plan with your goals. It doesn't mean like strictly follow it, but it's like figure out what you can do, the steps that you can implement to like help things move forward. And of course your energy is going to flow, you know, with different days, but there's this air of being disciplined and sticking to the plan. Don't let pride get in the way. That might be you know, putting yourself out there in the community, like asking for help or receiving the assistance or offering your services. Maybe you're like a bit like shying away from it, or shying away from putting yourself out there on social media or YouTube or in the workplace. Maybe you feel like, I can't do that. Don't let pride get in your way, because I feel like you need to have this commitment within you. And when you know that something is like really determined on how you show up, then it's very important that you go and show up as that. All right. Okay, Libra. It's like the confidence has to come. Page of Pentacles in the past together with Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there's that swiftness here. Let's have a look at more. Like we're seeing the Magician in the present with the Chariot. Yeah, you're fully determined on moving forward here in April. And I think it's like it almost feels like you're having this new beginning. You know what you want to happen. You know what you want to make happen, what you want to manifest. But it has to come with an ending of some sort. And I think you're very determined and rushing forward with it. Knight of Wands here. It might be that you're traveling or moving abroad. Strength. The strength and the discipline there with the King of the Darkwood Elves. So again, it's like you need to be determined on what you're creating here and the changes you are making happen. Because that's one of the keys for manifestation, is that you are deciding and you making moves on it. Doesn't mean like forcefully, like pushing, like knocking your head against the wall. But it's definitely moving forward. Being passionate about it. Yeah, Seven of Swords with the King of Swords. Temperance. Yeah. There's hold on. Page of Wands, overall energy with the Page of Cups. You're having 3 pages. 9 of Pentacles. Financial stability and independence is key for you this month. I'm seeing that is your focus, and your determination and the action put towards it, your inner strength and inner discipline. You know, because with the Strength card, she tempers herself when she tempers the lion, right? She's not scared of the lion. and she trusts that she can calm the lion down, like the natural instincts, which could be self-sabotage. Like we're having it together with the Knight of Wands, and Knight of Wands is like in and out. So don't be in and out on your goals here. You need to like stay committed. Of course, you might have like a day off or a day of doubt and fear or anxiety, but just know that it's just a day. It doesn't mean that you should back away from your goals, right? Just take care of yourself a little bit extra those days. You have to be very smart when it comes to your mind here. That's what I'm reading this as. Temperance is about balance, about integration. When you're creating something new. King of Swords is all the mental, it's all the cerebral, your thought patterns, your mindset. Seven of Swords, yeah, it's like tactics. Like don't let your own mind deceive you and make you back down. That's what I'm getting here, because you need to, the most self-control you need to have this month is not sure you need to like act upon your goals and move forward and be determined, but the main thing is also controlling your mind, using positive affirmations, watching out for yourself, like when you're thinking about, you know, when you're getting trapped in negative thought patterns, and catching yourself early and kind of get to the root of it. Like, why am I thinking this? Is it just like a fleeting thought? Like, let it go? Or is it rooted in something? Is it rooted in fear? Is it rooted in some past experience that didn't work out, that's still like kind of haunting me? You might be holding yourself back because of something from before, like your childhood or past experiences in your work life or in life. And often these like thoughts run in the subconscious, so we're not always paying attention to it. And this is like really like pay attention what's going around in your mind and shift it, and like also like explore it, but why. And you know, if you're worried about putting yourself out there or putting your creation out there, why are you worried about it? Are you worried about what others think, and why is that? And like, you know, kind of like uncover the layers so that you can get to the root of it. And then it's like, wait a minute, like it's not a big deal. Like really try to twist it around, like turn it around to what is the worst thing that could happen, right? If you do this. And are you okay with that worst thing that could happen? Is the risk worth it, basically? Because, for example, if it's like you're worried about the reception, how people will receive these changes and how they would react, but if everything works out, do you really care about what those people say, right? Because you might have like tons of people celebrating you and celebrating your success here because you have the community. And if someone's against it or taking offense or whatever it is, then those are the people that don't need to be in your life at all, right? Or like at least on a distance. And I think you're really finding that groundedness, like the grounding in this month. With the Magician and the Chariot as the central focus point in this month, those are very strong energies for you really being determined and manifesting. Yeah, Earth Elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows upon me. So it's so focused on your financial well-being and feeling safe and secure. Sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. You don't even have to be in nature to create a sacred space. It could just be an altar or like a designated space in your house where you light a candle every day and, speak to the universe, say your prayers, do whatever. But look here, abundance, Libra. You are definitely calling in abundance. And if any thoughts or hesitation comes up, just kind of like visualize seeing like you taking a chance and it paying off. And then the potential, you know, mishaps or obstacles and things. Most of the things we can sort it out, or we're fearing ridicule, shame, rejection, or confrontation from people who are not meant to be on that supported journey, right? So it's really getting to the root of what's holding you back, right? And deciding if the risk is worth it. And I see that it is, because you have so many cards of abundance, and what is more important than you being safe and secure and abundant, right? Not everybody's going to agree with what we're doing, right? A boss is going to be upset if we quit our job, you know. Parents might be upset if we're moving. What else? You know, it's just so many things. And Libra as a sign is prone to stay away from conflict and try to like make everybody happy at the cost of one's own happiness, right? So really pay attention to it and start doing things for you, because I what I'm seeing here with the initiate card as an overall energy as well, and this one right here, that is when we're walking down a path that people might think is like unnecessary risk. So there is a certain risk in this. Maybe you're like just selling your whole house or just putting everything in storage and just ready to leave, or you start quitting your job to start your own business, or you're entering a new relationship where people are like, oh, is it moving too fast here, you know. Maybe you're ready to have a child together or get married, and people are like, I think it's moving too fast. But at the end of the day, they're not you, and it's not their life. Ace of Cups. Yeah, it is a beautiful new beginning here that will be very heartfelt for you. So anytime where the heart is involved, I feel like it's always worth the risk, because you're following your heart. What does your heart say, right? The Hanged Man. Gaining some clarity. That's the same as the epiphany, you know, the revelation. 8 of Wands. Yeah. If you are unclear on things at the beginning of the month, because things maybe have ended or things are clearing out, or you're like ready to, you know, put a pin on it and start a new journey, and you're not quite sure, it's best to make sure you take some time for reflection, journaling, meditation, to get clear on what it is that you really want and why you want it. And I think it's very connected to what your heart is calling you to do. And once you do that, you're going to have the like stamina and the determination to pursue your goals, and things will be happening very quickly here with the 8 of Wands. It's like things are very aligning. Yeah, 3 of Cups, your community again. There's definitely something in your community. And look at the Star. For some of you, like, you might really be putting yourself out there, or having your wishes come true, and you going to be well received by the majority of, you know, the community. And of course, there's always some, you know, bad seeds out there that are miserable. You don't have to pay attention to them. Yeah. Really spend a lot of time with yourself, getting clear on everything in sacred space, and just connecting to your heart and what it is you want. Like, because when it comes to the heart, it's very easy, right? Like, if we cut away all the buts or what ifs, basically, do you want this? If there was no obstacles, no downfalls, no money issues, no nothing, would you do this? And if you can say yes to that, that is the right move to make. And yeah, it's very clear cut, right? Like, for example, if you're in a job, let's say in a job, would you, if you won $1 million tomorrow, like you were set for life, you know, Would you stay at this work? And if you say hell no, then that should tell you something. What would you do? Like, because we like to do something, we like to create something, right? So it's like, what would you do instead then if you aren't depending on the money? And then find a way to monetize that. But a home, if you had a better home available to you, would you move? Yes. Or no. So when it comes to the matters of the heart, like what you want, like it's very easy, right? And then allow the universe to guide you to handle all the issues, like money, how to get money, because they will send you solutions. You just have to be open and willing to be uncomfortable for a little bit, like the uncomfortable with not knowing, because they always got you, unless you're like tripping yourself up with negative thought patterns here, like we're seeing. It's like you have to be the balanced with your thoughts. But the most scariest thing for people is when we don't know, like we're taking a risk and we don't know if it's gonna pan out the way we're hoping for. It's that little moments of like, am I gonna screw myself up or not? Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. I highly, highly recommend you to set up a sacred space designated for you and your heart and spirit, God, universe, whatever you like to call it. Just connect, right? And spend some time visualizing the life that you see for yourself. Maybe create some good affirmations that you're saying on a daily basis, because that will reprogram your mind and magic happens. Trust. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. A new start is coming, Libra. For sure. And you're dreaming it into being. You're manifesting it. If you need any magical products, head to my website. By the way, I got oils and herbs and all that stuff. Believe in yourself. You see how this, like what I'm saying about, like you might be worried about how others gonna perceive you, what they think about. Like, no, you believe in what's right for you. This is nobody else's life. It's nobody else's career, nobody else's place to say how you should live your life. And what I said here about the universe got you back with the golden unicorn. Look at this one. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. So you are protected. You just need to make sure that you're very grounded and centered, so that you're not like being scared, and running away or like giving up, because that's the only thing that can trip you up right now, is you backing away. So find a way to recommit to your dreams here and make moves on it, and trust that the universe has your back. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. If you need any services or coaching programs or readings or anything like that, the links are below, and also my social media if you want to follow me there. Love you. Bye.